Welcome back to KSN News at 4. Joining us in studio is Celeste Racette, candidate for Sedgwick County Commission District 3. And that seat is being vacated by David Dennis, who is not running for re-election. Celeste, thank you for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so jumping right into it, you are no stranger to running for public office. And so tell us a little bit about your background and why you chose to run now.
Sure. So my background is I'm an accountant. I have an MBA, and I was 25 years in the financial industry. And so I started actually being a taxpayer advocate when I did Save Century 2 and started investigating city finances. And it was at that point, after working with Save Century 2 and city finances, that I started shifting to county finances and decided, since the city's broke, the city of Wichita, and the county is also facing a financial crisis, it's time for me to use my expertise and jump into the election and make a difference as county commission.
Yeah, and so housing, of course, is a big topic this election cycle. Specifically, affordable housing estimates show Wichita and Sedgwick County needed 50,000 units, affordable and not, to meet the need of the community. If elected as commissioner, what will you do to resolve that problem?
So affordable housing is a huge issue. I'm glad you're addressing that. And one of the problems we've found is that the percentage of home ownership has actually declined in Sedgwick County, and that's going the wrong way. Everybody needs to own a home because it actually helps establish generational wealth that can be passed on to future generations. One thing I would like to do is there is a surplus of public housing right now that's not on the market. And what that means is when we've knocked on doors, I found areas of the city of Wichita where there are actually nice little brick starter homes with a fenced-in backyard and a garage and a sidewalk, and they're empty. And they've been boarded up for 6 years. So one thing I want to do is see why we're not getting these on the multi-list, and let's put them up on the market. There's over 350 homes for starter homes for families, and let them be owner-occupied. That would be the first step in affordable housing.
And of course, another big issue, the economy and jobs. And the latest U.S. Bureau of Labor statistics show the unemployment rate in Kansas in August was 3.3%. In Wichita, it's much higher at 4.1%. What will you do to lower unemployment rates?
So one of the problems with unemployment right now in Wichita is that we're a manufacturing county and city. And the biggest employers right now are Textron and Spirit. And as you know, I'm aware that there's a strike situation going on with Spirit and Textron employees. And I'm hoping that they're going to come to the board and reach a settlement. Because being the aircraft industry of the world means that when our workers go on strike, there's a lot of people that are losing health care. There's a lot of people that are having a hard time paying rent. So the first thing I want to do is work with some of those labor negotiators and the unions who have endorsed me to try to get the workers back on the job and back working in that aircraft industry.
And our last question, if you are elected to Sedgwick County Commission, what are your top priorities going to be?
The top priority has got to be property tax reform. We're just absolutely breaking the back of working class families with property tax increases. So the first thing I want to do is bring down property tax and look for missed opportunities in revenue and places where we can actually save on duplication and waste in Sedgwick County. That's my forte. I was a fraud investigator with the FDIC, so one of my expertise is looking at financial statements and looking for waste. And I think one area that we can make improvement is commercial properties are not paying their fair share of property tax. They're actually below the guidelines from the Kansas Department of Revenue. So that's the first thing we need to do is why are commercial properties underassessed and residential properties higher assessed? We've got to equalize that.
Well, Celeste, thank you so much again for coming in.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and in about 20 minutes, Stephanie Wise will be joining us with those exact same questions. We'll be right back.
Thank you.